Ethan, you were playing at such a high level in spring and fall camp. How would you kind of explain, what happened out there today as far as your performance?
I mean, I think it's pretty simple. It just comes down to, at the end of the day, we just didn't execute as an offense like we would like. We had a bunch of self-inflicted wounds, including our first play of the game. But, we're excited to go back and watch this tape and really get better. It's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to do it. And this team is very resilient, and I think that we really needed to kind of be shown that we're not there right now, and there's a lot of work to be done, and we're excited to do that work.
Ethan, what worked tonight for you guys? What can you take into next week as a positive, as well as what did you see from Indiana's defense that might have disrupted your game plan?
I think our running game was really good, especially in the second half. We seemed to move the ball pretty well that way. Indiana's defense, they did a good job. They schemed us up well. They watched tape. They did a really good job containing us. But at the end of the day, it comes down to us. We didn't execute out there like we need to and like we should. But
Ethan, you had that 20-yard scramble. You set TJ up for the touchdown. What was kind of going on in that play?
They're playing cover zero right there on that play. And I was dropping back, and I think one of the linebackers got free. And, I just kind of turned around, and there was space in front of me. And so I just took off,
Femi, it looked like you guys sent plenty of numbers to try to get the pass rush, to try to get to Rourke tonight. As you look at the first two games, how would you evaluate the pass rush, and how close do you feel like you guys are to kind of getting home?
In there. Just got to finish that execute and make it happen on defense.
What was the toughest thing about third downs tonight, and did Indiana show you guys anything that maybe you guys either didn't see on film or just didn't, game plan well enough against?
No, I wouldn't say that. I think obviously it was a tough night on third down tonight. We just got to do better as a defense, execution, getting locked up, and making plays that we need to make. We learned from it.
Ethan, what did Coach say to you after the game? What was the message in the locker room?
He said we got to learn from this, and we got to bounce back. It's week 2 of a long season, and we can't let this one moment define us, who we are as a team. And I think just the message for everyone going forward is we're a resilient group, and we're going to fight back. We're going to claw our way back, and I think that's something the fans would be excited about.
Ethan, another slow start for the offense. Why do you think that happened, and how do you go about addressing that going forward?
I'm not really sure why it happened. There's just random acts that happen in a football game. But I think at the end of the day, it just comes down to, our discipline. We got to be more disciplined in practice. We got to be more disciplined in walkthrough. And we got to be more disciplined in the game, Everyone's sticking to their assignment and knowing their technique and knowing what their job is on every play. At the end of the day, it just comes down to execution, and we just didn't do it tonight, and we're going to do it going forward.
One for each of you. Ethan, on that first play, did that ball just slip out of your hand?
We were going. I was going to throw a bubble screen to the field, and I think it might have fell out. It might have hit TJ. I'm not sure what happened. Another self-inflicted wound that just can't happen, especially in the first play of the game.
And then Femi, Rourke had a really high efficiency rate. There were times when he completed, 4, 5, 6 passes in a row. What was he able to do to be so efficient in completing pass after pass tonight?
Just want to be efficient on defense. Gonna execute the game plan. Thought we were great on first and second down. When third down came, we didn't make the play we needed to make. Like I said, we learned from it and we move on.
Ethan, you guys were in a 14-0 deficit pretty early. How much did the score impact the way that Coach Bieniemy called the plays and the way that you guys moved forward offensively, if at all?
I don't think it really did impact much. we still tried to establish a running game and get back out there. But I mean, it was the first drive we had, that was unacceptable. And I mean, after that, we just kind of had to reset and keep pushing forward. But play calling didn't really change or anything like that. We still tried to stay on schedule, but it just came down to lack of execution. I mean, it's the bottom line.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank
Good
you.
night.